Welcome to the retirement planning course. My name is Eric Smith. I am a certified financial planner and your instructor for this course. You will find that the retirement planning course is a very practical course. It's going to give you a lot of information that you can use yourself for your own retirement planning. A lot of important information about various types of qualified plans, about IRAs, about Social Security, and just a general issue of saving for retirement and being able to calculate the amount of money you need to have on day one of retirement. One of the important issues that clients and prospects are hungry for these days is understanding the Social Security system. We have an aging population in the United States, and in fact we have 10,000 people every day that are turning 65. Understanding Social Security is an important concept for these people. There are a lot of choices in Social Security as to when to retire. Normal retirement age for those who are born in 1960 or after is age 67. That is the point at which you would receive the full Social Security retirement benefit based on your PIA, or primary insurance amount, which is calculated based on your highest 35 years of earnings, called your average index monthly earnings. Take a look at all 420 months. We add those together, adjust it for inflation, and then divide by 420, and that becomes the primary insurance amount that you would receive if you start receiving benefits at normal retirement age. Another choice is to take benefits early, and you can take them as early as age 62. However, if you do that, there is up to a 30% reduction permanently in all of the security benefit amounts that you'll receive. Another choice is to delay receiving Social Security benefits up to age 70, and you are rewarded by doing that by getting an extra 8% added to each of the benefits that you receive for every year that you wait before you receive Social Security, and you can delay that up until age 70. So let's take a look at some of the other Social Security benefits that are available under the system. In addition to worker benefits, spouses of workers who are in Social Security covered employment can receive benefits also. If the spouse is at least age 62, benefits can be received by the spouse based on the worker's own earnings, unless the spouse's benefit is greater. A spouse may receive 50% of the retirement benefits of the employee, even if that spouse receiving the benefits doesn't have any earned income. For example, a stay-at-home wife, for example. Now, one of the things that is done in seminars about Social Security these days is to point out a strategy that can be used by married couples when one of the two has a much larger Social Security benefit, and if the ages are pretty close together for the couple. And this is called file and suspend. The way it works is, let's say for example the husband has a lot more Social Security earned income than the wife. And when that person then reaches normal retirement age, he files for Social Security retirement benefits, but then immediately suspends receiving them. Now that sounds a little odd, but what that does is it enables the spouse then to receive the 50% benefit from the worker. The worker then delays receiving the Social Security benefit for retirement until he reaches age 70. That way he gets 8% added on to the benefit for each year until reaching age 70, while the spouse is entitled to get the 50% amount on his earnings. So the combination of those two incomes from Social Security is going to add up to more than just taking it for both of them at normal retirement age. Divorced spouses may also be entitled to receive benefits if they meet certain requirements. A divorced spouse can receive 50% of the worker's primary insurance amount, the PIA. That's the amount the worker gets at normal retirement age, if the marriage lasted at least 10 years and as long as the divorced spouse is not remarried. A spouse who's divorced for at least 2 years is entitled to retirement benefits based on the worker's primary insurance amount, even if the worker is still employed. A non-working spouse who is at least age 65 is entitled to receive possibly retirement benefits, disability benefits, and survivorship benefits. The retirement benefit is 50% of the worker's primary insurance amount, and again, this could be eligible for the file and suspend strategy, where if the other person, the working spouse, had a lot of income and they are both close together in age, the worker could file to receive the benefits at normal retirement age and then suspend them so that this non-working spouse can receive a benefit of 50% of that amount. And then the strategy would involve the worker to delay then receiving the benefits until age 70 to take advantage of 8% added to the PIA, primary insurance amount, for each year of delay up until age 70. A disability benefit is also available to a non-working spouse, also in the amount of 50% of the primary insurance amount, and there's a survivorship benefit when the worker dies of 100% of the PIA. Benefits may also be available for a spouse caring for a child under 16 or for a child that is disabled. The retirement benefit amount is 50% of the worker's primary insurance amount, and again the PIA is the amount the worker would receive at full retirement age. There's also a disability benefit of 50% of the PIA and a survivorship benefit of 75% of the PIA. So this can be paid in addition to what the spouse might receive and what the worker might have received also, although it is subject to a family maximum. So there might not be, it's to prevent outrageous amounts of money going out, for example, if you had 10 children with a lot of benefits being paid out. So there is a family maximum that you have to watch for also, but you would not be tested on that. Another Social Security benefit is for children under the age of 18, or if they're in school full-time under the age of 19. The benefit also applies for children over the age of 18 if they are disabled before the age of 22. In this case, there's a retirement benefit. So once the worker retires, the child receives 50% of the worker's PIA. The disability benefit is also 50%, and the survivorship benefit is 75% of the primary insurance amount. Now again, it should be noted that the Social Security Administration does have family maximums, so that if there are a lot of children, they might not all receive that 50% amount, for example. It might be broken down into smaller amounts because of the family maximum rules. Widows and widowers are also eligible to receive Social Security benefits upon reaching the age of 60 or earlier at age 50 if they are disabled. The survivorship benefit is 100% of the worker's primary insurance amount, but if receiving benefits as low as age 60 or 50 if disabled, that benefit is reduced down to 71.5% of the primary insurance amount. Now, a widow or widower can switch to his or her own earnings in the Social Security system when they become their normal retirement age, or with reductions as early as age 62.